Welcome to the Doggone Positive Way, where I am going to teach you how to train your dog using science-based methods that we know work, and it's going to be easy and it's going to be fun. Anybody can do it, and it can be done anywhere. So hang out with me, listen to my pod, and let's get going and training your dogs. Welcome back to the Doggone Positive Way. We're on season 2, episode 1. Don't ever get a puppy during the holidays. I don't think it's a great idea to get a puppy or any pets during the holidays just because it's so frantic, and this is a generalization. I know everybody doesn't, celebrate the holidays, but for those of us that do, it's really not a great idea to do it. And I know some of you are like, well, we've got off for a couple weeks during Christmas time, so let's do that. We're going to be home, etc., etc. So here's the thing. There's a lot of just so much stuff going on during your holiday season, and a lot can get lost in the sauce, and it is hard to focus and pay attention to a new pet in the household, especially a puppy. But I know some of you are going to be like, whatever, Maria, I'm getting a puppy anyway. I don't care what you say. And that's cool. I got that. I respect that. But a couple places that a lot of people get puppies from, you can go to a shelter. You can go to a purebred rescue group if you're looking for a purebred dog. And you can also go to a breeder. People go to pet stores, which I absolutely hate. Please stop. Stay away from them. They're terrible. Breeders, if you go to a breeder, make sure they're reputable. Make sure you can see the parents, at least one of the parents, if it's a large breed dog, make sure, if they're, say, a German Shepherd, make sure their hips are certified. If it's a little dog and they have knee problems, I don't know the breeds that have knee problems, but a lot of little dogs do. Make sure they're certified that, the parents don't have knee problems. Whatever certifications that breed is supposed to have from a breeder, then by all means, make sure the breeder's doing it. That's part of them being reputable. The other part of them being reputable is giving you a hard time and interviewing the heck out of you before they sell you one of their puppies, because they take pride in what they do. It's not about the almighty dollar. Okay? I love if you want a purebred dog, but you don't want to spend the money on a breeder, I would highly recommend looking at a purebred rescue group. Especially these days, a lot of these purebred rescue groups get litters of puppies in consistently. I've been doing this for years and years, and I can't even tell you, like Golden Retriever Rescue, Jack Russell Terrier Rescue, all of them, English Springer Spaniel Rescue. I honestly don't know, Poodle Rescue. I don't know one rescue group that I have dealt with, Husky Rescue, that has not gotten puppies in during one of their rescues. I mean, it's common, so definitely look at that. Stay away from things like newspapers, Craigslist, online ads, that type of thing. There are some rescue groups or websites like Pet Finder, but you still have to be careful because people are just advertising on there. You don't want to get a dog that, you're maybe don't know enough about. You're not going to be able to meet the parents. I'm talking purebred when we're dealing with that. If you don't care if you get a purebred or not, then just get a dog from wherever. I know you're going to get a dog from wherever. Because you can go to one shelter and they'll be like, oh, we're not going to give you that dog because you don't have a fence. Well, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to go over here to this other shelter. So it's not like you're not going to get another dog. You're going to get a dog, no matter what anybody says to you. So I want you to be prepared for that puppy, okay? You're getting the dog during the holidays. What can you do beforehand? It's not a dog. It's not a full-grown dog. I say dog, but I mean puppy. You're getting this little puppy. How old is the puppy? Don't get a puppy that's younger than 8 weeks old. Don't do it. I don't care. Don't do it. They honestly should be around 12 weeks of age if they are with their mother and litter mates. There are things that we cannot teach these puppies. We're not dogs. We can't teach them what they need to learn as dogs, period. So let them hang out with the mom a little bit longer. If not, if they're in a shelter, whatever, you get the puppy, here you go. So now you have Jaws in your life, so, and you're bleeding. We will get into all that in the next episode about how to handle a lot of things that comes with the puppy. But I want you to, before you get the puppy, please go get a crate. I like plastic crates. I like them because they're more enclosed, they're cozier, they also seem to take up a little less room, and mostly I like the enclosed fact. And certain plastic kennels are a lot safer for during like impact. I think it's the Very kennel is one of them, is safe for flying. And that's something that I would encourage you to think about. And mostly like that closed space. I like that. Um, and think about also dog food and bowls. And you may have bowls before. You may have another dog. So, but you're going to need puppy food. Puppy food's more expensive. Puppies are just more expensive because you're just starting fresh. So you've got, your vet bills. If your dog is not spayed or neutered because you got him from a breeder and it's going to be a pet dog and you're not going to be showing the dog, you're going to have that expense. Even if you go to a low-cost spay-neuter clinic, it's still an expense right off the bat, pretty much, So you've got your crate, your food, your spay neuter, then just your overall vet care. I mean, you've got some vaccines that you're going to be doing, and just an array of things that can really add up a lot in the beginning when you're getting a puppy. So, and the other thing is, what kind of puppy are you going to get? Are you going to get a poodle? Well, you better be prepared to have grooming money or become an excellent groomer yourself because grooming is expensive. So for me, I opt for short hair dogs all the time. It's just easier for me to take care of them. Um, and you've got to get your enrichment toys. I'm always going to talk about them. Kongs, Buster Cubes, Lick Mats, any chew thing you can get for your puppy, you've got to provide them with all of these things. So I want you to also think of the size of the dog that you're going to get, whether it's for yourself or for another person. What's the energy level like? And I'm sorry, I know there's like dogs that are maybe a little bit more, lap dog like, but I mean, they're puppies, so they're not going to be lap dogs now. They're going to be puppies. They're going to run around, they're going to need exercise, they're going to need special attention. They're going to be getting into trouble all the time, which is why you must get a crate. So these are the things I want you to think about when considering getting a new puppy. I want you to make good choices. So just to recap, I don't think you should get a puppy for the holidays, but I know you're going to. Go to a reputable breeder if you're going to go to a breeder. Go to the shelter. Go to a rescue group that is purebred. Every breed of dog has a rescue group. Just look it up online. Remember the age of the person that you're getting the dog for, the puppy for. You want it to be appropriate for them. Because here's the thing. If you get it for your 4-year-old, guess what? Whoever takes care of the 4-year-old is going to be taking care of the dog. So you need to just accept that reality. This is going to be your puppy. It's not going to be the 4-year-old. Maybe in their mind it is, but it's going to be yours. So, and you've got all the supplies and the expense for them. So a puppy can easily cost you off the bat, like even if you get a dog for free from the shelter, let's see. Got a crate. That's depending on the size of the dog. And then you've got dog food and vet care. We're talking about several $100s. Training and toys and your time and your effort. So if you can handle all of this, by all means get a puppy, and you can contact me before you get that puppy, because I would love to help you train the puppy. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in again. This has been awesome. I'm really enjoying talking to you guys all about these dogs and puppies, and I'll be back next week. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the Doggone Positive Way. I hope I've helped you solve some of your behavior problems. And if you have questions, please leave comments. If you liked what you heard, please leave comments. Please share the podcast. Let your friends know I'm here to help you and your dogs and their dogs. Thanks again for listening. Can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye.